Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on-point, no hype reviews. We're back once again guys, and as always we've got another very interesting fragrance for me to review. And I want to say first and foremost, I do want to thank you guys. I want to thank you all for supporting the channel. We are nearing 9,000 subscribers guys, alright? So I'm pretty stoked about that. And of course, I will always keep the character of this channel alive and well. And what's that? Talking about fragrances that you guys really want to hear about. The stuff that, man, you've heard about, you're curious about, you want to know what it is, no hype. That's what I'm going to continue to do guys. So again, thank you for supporting the channel. Now today, I'm going to bring it back to one of my favorite fragrance houses, and that is Xerjoff guys, okay? And if you haven't tried Xerjoff and this is the first time you've ever heard of them, well, make sure to check out my general Xerjoff house video guys. I'm gonna link it at the end of this video. Xerjoff right here, they are doing a lot of really good things. Number one, they released a 15 ml set, okay? So as you guys know, I was gone for a minute. I was studying and then I became a nurse, and then when I came back, I found out that Xerjoff actually had a 15 ml set where they had like 3 15 ml bottles. And I gotta say, the moment I checked what kind of perfumes were on that 15 ml set, I was just like, man, they are really giving it to the people guys. So Xerjoff right here, although Xerjoff has exclusives, I mean, they do have their best, most exclusive stuff actually available, whether through this 15 ml format, or if you really just want to try it, they have all the samples of these exclusives, which is a little bit different compared to like other brands or other houses, which actually bank on the fact that you cannot try it. I really like the fact that Xerjoff puts their name on the line by saying, hey, you guys can try it, you guys can critique it. We're not gonna hold it to a super exclusive degree where only 1 or 2 people can say if it's good or not. No, you guys get to try it. Now I will review this 15 ml set one day. I do have 3 of those, and those 3 are fragrances I've never reviewed, so I can't wait to bring that to you guys. The first one though from this set is none other than Xerjoff 400. So here's the bottle right here from the 15 ml. I think that this is really cute. This is really nice. They still got the same cap right here. And 400 right here. This video is a long time coming. This review is a long time coming for me because the department store that actually carries Xerjoff 400 is one of my favorite go-to spots in London, and that's none other than Selfridges. All right, Selfridges, I love shopping there. I mean, their perfume area is absolutely awesome, and Selfridges is actually the one that's carrying 400 exclusively. However, like I said, it's also available at the Xerjoff Universe website. The other thing that makes Xerjoff 400 pretty interesting as well is that the feedback of Xerjoff 400 is pretty mixed. Some of my friends consider this one the best Xerjoff, okay? The best. And then there are others that are saying it's feminine. There are others that are saying, well, it's really not that good. So actually, all that kind of feedback led me to buying this blindly. I really didn't look at the notes when I first got this, and I just sprayed away. And that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Oh yeah. See, I don't really follow the Facebook groups anymore, but every time I see people talk about Xerjoff 400, they do say that it's pretty damn amazing. But then there's also a comparison to another existing Xerjoff fragrance, and that's Naxos. So I'm definitely going to address all that in this review. I'm going to address the comparison to Naxos. I mean, what's it really about? Some people saying this fragrance is feminine, so I'm going to address that as well. And we'll really see what I think, if I really think it's one of the best Xerjoffs. Okay, let's get into the notes, guys. First and foremost, on Xerjoff 400, you're going to get bitter orange, you're going to get mandarin, you're going to get bergamot, and you're going to get honey. All right, so again, honey right there, that's the clickbait word. Go straight into those Naxos comparisons. But really, the first thing you're gonna realize here is that you've got bitter orange, okay? Bitter orange and bergamot, which is basically, you know, the citrus that, in my opinion, starts a fragrance off in a classy, classy, bougie tangent. And that with the bitter orange, okay, I think creates a curve right from the get-go. And then you've got honey as well, which once it infuses with the citruses, in my opinion, creates an opening that is going to be really unique, and it's not going to be the same as other perfumes. That if you are into perfumes that have a pretty predictable opening, then this might not be the fragrance for you. With the bitter orange, the bergamot, and the honey fused together, I'm pretty sure is gonna be very interesting for you guys. Now I gotta say right here that the intro of Xerjoff 400 is pretty masculine, okay? The intro is very masculine, it's very classy, and it is also compounded by the catalyst of the mid, which is your white tobacco. So I'm sure if you guys are collecting feedback on Xerjoff 400, you're gonna know that the mid is pretty floral right there. However, guys, with the addition of white tobacco, all right, it's going to be pretty unisex. You are going to get a floral mid, yes, but the white tobacco, think about it as the core of the mid, and I think that that keeps it unisex right there, at least for those that are afraid that this might be too feminine. Now, of course, your bridge note here from the bitter orange and the mandarin will be orange blossom right here at the mid. Orange blossom continues the trend, still fuses with that white tobacco. The wild card here for me though is going to be ilang ilang. And ilang ilang is a make it or break it for a lot of fragrance collectors. I think that a lot of newbie collectors don't understand this note. I think that they might not even associate it with, you know, regal, elegance, bouginess. But to me, I've had enough perfumes with ilang ilang that I know it does translate to an element of bouginess and classiness. And then you've also got rose, guys, all right? So as the white tobacco sort of weakens as we go, as the hours pass by, you're going to get that rose, okay? Which is really a nice finisher once the other florals have done their part. Like I said, the wild card of the ilang ilang, the orange blossom, the white tobacco, and then you've got some rose right there, which really finishes off the floral combination. Now, for those that are asking if this fragrance is feminine, I really think it's unisex as hell. I really think that the combination of the notes right here make it androgynous. I really think that you don't know really, because you've got rose popping up, you've got white tobacco that sort of keeps it masculine, but then the florals are also, you know, they smell kind of feminine as well. So I think it's a real balanced fragrance. I really think that a man or a woman or anybody in between can actually wear this fragrance. And I think for me, the best thing I can say about 400 is that it's sort of like a story that reveals itself. I think that that's what it is. And there are certain collectors that collect for that reason, that the notes will unfold like a beautiful journey. And I think that that's where 400 is right there. I think that it's not a predictable fragrance, and I think that the balance of the notes really will keep you on your toes, but definitely the common denominator is that it is a bougie fragrance. Now towards the base notes, I do gotta say that Xerjoff 400 leans masculine to me as we head towards the base notes. We've got vetiver, we've got patchouli, we've got cedar, and we've got vanilla. Now for me, the notes that do pop out are cedar and patchouli, and I think that there's going to be a bed of vetiver and vanilla that kind of like, you know, comforts you as this base notes part really continues. For me, it's masculine, okay? So maybe for women, you're gonna detect more of the patchouli and vanilla. Maybe that's what your senses will really register. But to me, I think the woody part, the cedar part, as well as the patchouli, I think those are the ones that really register for me. And so really in the end, you know, I do feel it's still like a masculine fragrance, okay? Even with those florals. And again, this will not be understood by a lot of collectors, especially those that maybe translate florals as a feminine type thing. Performance-wise, I was pretty amazed with this fragrance because this one lasted me more than 10 to 12 hours, all right? I did my typical 4 or 5 sprays, and it lasted me like the whole night, okay? Whole night until the morning, pretty much, okay? And of course, the sillage of Xerjoff 400, pretty decent as well. People around you will definitely smell it. This fragrance right here is not your simple type of fragrance. The way that the notes are blended here are for somebody that is definitely an enigmatic type of personality. Now for me, I'm really that type of person, but you know what? The thing about this is that this fragrance right here is not like a day-to-day type of fragrance. Now, some of you are gonna be smart Alex. You're gonna try to say, well, I can wear it whenever I want. Well, okay, that's your opinion. But in my opinion, I'm the one with the channel. I think that this fragrance is for certain occasions only. And I'm talking about really dining out classy, or probably meeting with somebody important, or probably an anniversary. But I really can't see this worn the same way as like a Naxos, which is like more like you know, you could wear it almost anytime, like during the fall. This one right here is definitely a fall winter banger, but I think that this is reserved for those that are really gonna dress up for the occasion, that are gonna really, you know, meet like certain interesting people, that you're gonna be with important people in your life, or it's like a big celebration. I think that that's what Xerjoff 400 is about. And again, this one right here is a very enigmatic fragrance. This one will definitely make people wonder what it is that you're wearing. They might not compliment you, but really in their heads, they're like, wow, that's a very, very interesting perfume that you're wearing. So in the end, I'm pretty happy that I got a 15 ml of Xerjoff 400. If you ask me, is it like, you know, 100 ml worthy? I think it's 50 ml worthy. And I know that they're selling that right now at the Xerjoff Universe. I think it's 50 ml worthy. I mean, now that I do get to wear my perfumes like every day, like I get to see now which ones are 100 ml worthy that I'm actually gonna finish. And I think, you know, if we take away you know, exclusivity aside, and we're just, you know, looking at usability, I think that 50 mil is more than enough for you to take advantage of Xerjoff 400. Now we don't know though how long it's gonna be there at the Xerjoff Universe. So I mean, if you're paranoid about this thing being gone, then maybe you want to try that 100 mil that they got at Selfridges. Okay, for me, 15 mil is okay. I mean, I have a ton of perfumes, so it's not like, you know, I'm dying to get like 100 mil of this one. If you like bitter orange, if you like orange, you like certain notes like tobacco, rose, I mean, they're all on that romantic, enigmatic, classy, that vanilla and patchouli. I think that this will matter to you guys, so definitely try it. It's been a while since I actually got a fragrance that really is unique, such as Xerjoff 400. All right, so that is it. That is my quick review of Xerjoff 400, the exclusive from Selfridges that is actually now available at the Xerjoff Universe. Again, props to Xerjoff for, you know, again, putting their name on the line and letting other people try their fragrances without, you know, really getting all exclusive and putting a wall basically and saying, well, you know, you need to have X amount of money to get these types of fragrances, to try these types of fragrances. So props to Xerjoff for doing that. I do want to say that on my channel, I do have a lot of Xerjoff videos. I will link 3 of them, but I know I do have a ton more on the channel, so make sure you check that out. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe and drop some comments below if you've ever tried 400. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys have any fragrances that you want me to talk about in a no hype and on point way, again, comment below and I'll definitely consider it. And until then, this is Troy D. God bless, take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.